You've tried the workouts, you've cut the carbs, you've even skipped meals hoping the scale would finally budge. But somehow, that stubborn fat isn't going anywhere. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and more importantly, you're not broken. Because if you can't seem to lose fat no matter what you try, the solution isn't pushing harder. It's shifting your focus. Let's break it down into 5 easy-to-follow steps. Step 1. Studies show that people who consistently track their food intake lose twice as much weight as those who don't. You can't change what you're not tracking. Now I know what you're thinking, isn't tracking time-consuming and complicated? The truth is, most people don't fail because they're doing too little. They fail because they're guessing. Guessing calories, guessing progress, guessing whether what they're doing even works. Tracking doesn't mean obsessing over every number, it means adding structure to your current routine. Start simple. Write down your meals, track your steps, set a consistent eating window. One small habit that gives you real feedback beats a dozen guesses every single time. Because what gets measured gets managed. Step 2. If you're not building muscle, you're making fat loss harder than it has to be. But why does muscle matter? Can't you just do cardio? Sure, cardio burns calories, but that's where it ends. Muscle keeps your metabolism high, it shapes your body as fat melts away, it allows you to lose fat while eating more. Training for muscle isn't about ego, it's about efficiency. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment, you just need body weight resistance, push-ups, squats, lunges, dips, movements that challenge your body and create change. Step 3. To actually lose fat, you must focus more on your core. Your core isn't just your abs, it includes your obliques, lower back, and deep stabilizers. It's your body's natural support system, like an internal weightlifting belt. When your core is properly engaged, your spine stays protected, your posture improves, you generate more force, and you activate more muscle, and burn more fat. And here's the best part, you don't need a separate core workout. You just need to learn how to brace. Here's how, imagine someone's about to punch you in the stomach. You're not sucking in, you're bracing, locking everything down. That's how you build a strong, functional core, not just a visible one. Over time, this engagement keeps your body tighter, more controlled, and more efficient, boosting performance, reducing injury, and keeping your metabolism fired up. Step 4. If you're not sleeping enough, your body is fighting your fat loss efforts. Can lack of sleep really make such a difference? Absolutely, more than most people realize. Sleep regulates the hormones that control your appetite, energy, and metabolism. When you're sleep-deprived, cravings spike, willpower crashes, and fat-burning hormones take a hit. You could eat clean and train hard, but if you're only sleeping 4 hours a night, your body stays in survival mode. And in survival mode, it holds on to fat, just in case. Sleep isn't a break from progress, it's the foundation of progress. Step 5. You don't get to choose where fat comes off first, your body does. So why do the places you care about most seem to be the slowest to change? Because fat loss is systemic, not local. Your body chooses where to burn fat first and where to burn it last. For men, stubborn areas are usually the belly and love handles. For women, it's often the hips, thighs, and lower stomach. It's frustrating, but it's not failure. When you enter a calorie deficit, your body starts using stored fat for energy, starting with the easiest, most accessible spots. You might notice fat loss in your face, arms, or upper body before your midsection. That's not a reason to quit, that's progress. This is where most people give up. They don't see belly fat shrinking and assume nothing's working. But if they stayed consistent just a little longer, the results would show. The truth is you can't out-crunch belly fat, Spot reduction is a myth, and research proves it. A 2013 study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found no significant fat loss in targeted areas, even after more than 1,000 abdominal exercises over 6 weeks. If you want a lean belly, hips, or thighs, you have to lose fat everywhere. Stay in a calorie deficit, strength train, and sleep well. Be patient and consistent. Stubborn fat is just last-in-line fat. Give it time. Let your body do what it's designed to do. Step 6. Make sure you're eating the right amount, because eating too little can be just as harmful as eating too much. Isn't eating less supposed to help? Not always. Eating too little slows your metabolism, causes muscle loss, messes up hormones, and leads to stronger cravings and lower energy. Fat loss isn't about starving yourself, it's about fueling your body enough to burn fat while staying healthy. That means high-protein meals, smart carbs for energy, and enough food to avoid survival mode. When you feed your body properly, it works with you, not against you. So let's recap. If fat loss feels impossible, do this. Track one thing consistently, train to build muscle. Engage your core in every movement. Prioritize sleep. Stop chasing spot reduction. Eat to fuel fat loss, not to starve. There's no magic workout, no perfect diet, no miracle pill, just purposeful habits repeated consistently. You don't need to do everything, just the right things long enough to work. By the way, comment your weight loss achievements below and you might be featured in the next video.